Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Maryland National Capital Park and Planning Commission Inter-Center Basketball Championships live streaming, our very first one here at the University of Maryland at Ritchie Coliseum. Today we're along with Mr. Anthony Broxton.
How you doing, everybody? And we also have
Christian Sandage.
Yeah, we're here for a great day today, a fun time. Anthony, what do you think about today's game?
Oh, man, I think this is beautiful. I want to thank you, Stephen, for having me here today. This is my first year being a part of the Inter-Center Basketball Championship games. What about you? You having fun?
Very much.
Chris is having fun here today.
Chris is a good guy. Chris is a football player, so he's in at the basketball event and a track guy. So he's going to get some commentary from the youth as we move forward. Today's game is going to feature the Glenarden Community Center as well as the J.R. Edgar Howard Community Center. I know this is going to be a good game. It's our 11 to 12-year-old. It's going to be a good rival game here. This is actually our first live stream televised here on Extremes TV, PG Parks and Recreation TV. So Anthony,
Yes.
What brings you to today's game, and tell us a little bit about yourself before we get started here.
Well, I'm a sport of the game, so I'm really glad to be here. I work in the Special Programs Division for the Maryland National Capital Park and Planning Commission. I program activities for individuals with disabilities. I am the Therapeutic Recreation Specialist in the southern area of the county of Prince George's County.
Cool. That sounds good. And Chris, my man Chris is always in play because he's always at our events at pgextremeteams.com. Chris, tell us a little bit about yourself. What school you go to?
I go to Imagine Andrews.
So you're ready to, is this your first time ever calling the game, Chris, or being on TV?
Yes.
Yes. You look like you're excited and ready to go, huh? Chris, who you think is going to win today's game between Glenarden and John Edgar Howard? You got to choose.
Glenarden.
Glenarden, he's going for Glenarden, so we got a Glenarden fan in the house. I live not too far from John Edgar Howard, so we'll see.
Chris was sharing that one of his friends played for Glenarden.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you got to root for your friend, Chris, huh?
Chris, you want to give him a shout out?
Number 1, Emmanuel King.
Emmanuel King is Chris's friend that plays for Glenarden. So Chris might be a little biased to today's game.
Yeah. What's that famous announcer that's on TV that always is biased? He's not supposed to be biased. The funny guy on TV, Will Ferrell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's working out. So we got Will Ferrell here being biased. All right, no too much cheering for Glenarden today. All right. So
all right. So we about to get started for the 2:00 game against Glenarden Community Center and J.E. Howard Community Center.
Sounds like it should be fun. Some of the players in today's game, we're going to figure from the
For Glenarden, we got Aline Cisse, we got Caden Sherman, Cater Jefferson, Douglas Jr. Johnson, Ian McLaughlin, and Emmanuel King for Glenarden Community Center.
And then we got for the John Edgar Howard team, we got Ibrahim Berry, Jaden Johnson, Jeremiah Roach, Michael Garris, Ryan Rhodes, and William Smith. So we got some ballers in the house, and so it should be good. This is a great auditorium here at Ritchie Coliseum. It'd be a great place to play some basketball as a team, huh?
Yes, this is a beautiful setting for our youth here today. Typically, our youth they get the chance to play in such of a stage like this. Typically, they play most of their games throughout the basketball league and at our local community centers. So it's a great opportunity to have them just showcase their skills on a big stage such as this. Also, looking forward to our halftime interview with our acting director of the Maryland National Capital Park and Planning Commission, Darren Conforti.
Yeah. All right, we're ready for the jump here. So, yeah, it should be a really great jump. These guys are coming prepared to play games this day, so we see what we got here. It's all quiet ready for the jump.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start today's game. Again, we have Glenarden Community Center versus J.E. Howard Community Center.
All right, back to action. Number 4 with a good jumper to the left side. Great rebound. Coming down the court. We got a foul on the play.
Representing the red team is Glenarden Community Center, and representing the white team is John E. Howard Community Center.
Number 1 seems like he's got good control of the ball. Good pass off the top.
Oh, we got a travel violation for J.E. Howard, number 23.
Number 3 looks pretty confident as he's bringing the ball up the court. What do you say, Anthony?
He looked like he has skills. He definitely looked like he can push the ball.
Good rebound. These guys are going to be running all up and down the court today, I think, Anthony.
I believe you. Don't you wish you used to be young again?
Oh, my goodness. Years. Get my senior citizens card pretty soon here. Good throw in from number 3.
Oh, we got a big fella, number 13. Great rebounding.
3 with the moves. Look, he got the shakes.
Great pressure defense by number 21 for Johnny Howard.
Oh, the Euro step.
Travel violation on J.E. Howard, Community Center.
This game's moving pretty fast.
Yeah.
5 minutes into the quarter to go. First quarter still a 0-0 score. Not as physical game. There's a lot of running. Another missed shot.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth right now.
23
number
on
20.
the break.
Yes.
And did we get that? Is that going to be an and one? And one.
Count the basket. Great shot.
John Harrow's backing it out a little bit. Trying to rotate the ball. Good stop. Bringing the ball down the court. A lot of running today, Anthony. A lot of running on this game.
Yeah, I hope these referees are in shape.
You're actually a referee also, Anthony Broxton. You can talk a little bit about that experience?
I am. I am a part of the ICB Board 134 Association here in Prince George's County. I've been a part of the board, or been with the board, for 3 years now. Entering in my 4th year by the end of this summer. So yeah, it's a great side gig for me. Allows me to stay in shape. Also, it keeps me in tune with the youth here in Prince George's County. So I really enjoy refereeing.
So it's great to have you here at the table, so you can help us decipher some of these calls that the umpires are making today.
I'm gonna do my best. It's all about angles when you're on the court as an official. So, what we see here, it's easy for us to be on the sideline to see certain things, but we want to give the officials the benefit of the doubt that they're in the right position to make the call. Even though on our end it may look, it may be questionable, but the officials, they have the better angle on many of the plays that take place on the court.
I hear you. And of course, this is the championship games. These guys have had a long season throughout the winter.
Yes, definitely. I believe this is wrapping up. The championship games here is wrapping up the rec basketball season. But prior to that, we had a rigorous scholastic schedule this year, and a lot of us, or at least for myself, have worked really hard this year with working many games in the county.
I hear you. They said this league has been going on since 1971. And so here at Parks and Recreation, we've been running this program for over 40 years, if you do the math, dear. So,
well, that's impressive. That's really good.
We had a lot of good ball players come through here, some professional ball players. Everybody knows Kevin Durant played down at C. Pleasant Community Center.
That's right. I've heard about that.
Oh, we got a foul.
Personal foul.
Man, I'm tired of watching these guys already, man. We're only 2 minutes in. Well, we got 2 minutes left in the first quarter to go. Tight game, 3-2.
Personal foul on Glenarden Community Center. Player number 23.
Fundamentals got to make those free throws.
Yeah, man. Definitely at this age, it's about the developmental of the youth, and when it comes to this sport, I believe that the success to these kids is knowing the fundamentals of how to play the game.
Yeah.
The fundamentals of how to play the game is important, as well as great sportsmanship.
Absolutely. We work a lot with the positive coaching lines, and they talk about, us as an organization and a system is making sure and the kids giving great effort that they're able to learn, and mistakes okay, like that free throw that he missed.
Right.
Mistakes okay at this game. Is you just keep playing and you keep trying to make your way through it.
Definitely. You get back up.
And our coaches are here. They're trained. Oh, good move. We're not to give up the ball. These guys are good ball handlers. We got a play on the call. It's going to be a travel. We got a little bit of pressure on number one, Brandon, to bring the ball up the court. He got a good pass. All right, kind of overpassed it a little bit. So we got a turnover on the call. It's coming back down the court. These guys are moving real fast today. A little bit of pressure at half court. Good pass. Good shot up. Got a 3 attempt. Running and shooting today, Who's worried about the NCAA basketball tournament right now? We got the Prince George's County Intercenter basketball tournament going on. Good stop, shot. Almost. It's a little pressure down on that corner there. Yeah. It's out of bounds. We got a turnover. Back to Glenarden. Good move. Is that going to be another and one? And one. 23 is at the line. He's going to finish it off. He's taking his time. He's a lefty. Good shot. Just a miss. Good rebound. Way to follow through back on that. Back to running again, Anthony. We're missing.
Fast
35.
break.
Good follow up.
Personal foul before the quarter is over. Foul on number 23 for White.
So we're happy really here to introduce our leader here at Parks and Recreation, our current acting director of Parks and Recreation, Darren Conforti. Darren, welcome to the Extreme Team TV Parks and Rec Championship. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, Stephen. How are you doing?
We're doing
Here we go. Wonderful. Thanks so much, Stephen. Appreciate that.
No problem. So you've been working here with Parks and Rec how long now?
It's been over 6 years. I came in 2013.
And you started out as the...
I started out as deputy director for administration and development, and then I just been helping out and acting director now for, since June of 2018.
So you got a promotion there.
Yeah. My agent's still working on that.
Yeah, so if you hear a little bit of an accent, Darren's from...
What accent you hear from? Did you hear? I didn't hear any accent. What accent? I don't hear anything. That's a little bit of Massachusetts. You're in the house there, bringing some Boston Celtics basketball energy into the little Kyrie brought into the house here today.
So all those Wizards fans, it's all right. We're a home team. We'll keep it though. But here's your home now, so you're having a great time here.
Yeah, this is great. I mean, the kids, it's amazing the talent that they have at such a young age. It really is kind of exciting just to come out and watch. And, most of the day I spend in meetings and behind a desk, and this is what it's all about in Parks and Rec, so I'm just happy to be out here.
Yeah, we're happy to have you come out and support as well.
Most definitely. Darren, tell us about your views about youth leadership here in Prince George's County.
Well, I think, what you're seeing with these kids out on the court here today is a perfect example of youth leadership. It's all about teamwork.
Definitely.
And you watch the way these kids play this game. Teamwork only happens when they're communicating.
Definitely.
And you watch them. They're communicating with their eyes. They're communicating with their hands. And they're communicating so they all work together towards the same goal. Is there a better definition of leadership than that?
Most definitely. And then I'm sure you would be impressed how, to have the kids on the court and they have, the influences from the coaches as well as the influences from the parents in the stands for them to still keep, to stay focused on, playing the sport at hand. That's, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah. It takes, what is that old expression? It takes a village. The kids don't make this happen on their own. You got so many dedicated coaches and parents who give up, their time to really, it's not just about a basketball game. These kids are, we're developing the next generation. And so it really is exciting. No. It falls.
That was a good play. Good play.
Also, the basket counts. Number one would be shooting one free throw.
I'm liking these guys with the sneakers with the pink on them there. It's like
yeah.
they're all coordinated.
Hey, Darren, tell us about it. Did you play any sports or anything growing up as a child in youth sports?
I did. I played basketball. I played baseball, and I even for a little while tried some football. So did a little bit of it all. Baseball was probably my go-to, but basketball was my favorite.
Yeah, I guess it's just really important. I'm glad to hear that. How important youth sports are, especially here at Parks and Recreation, to give a lot of people a good opportunity to play. We know the cost to play these sports is increasingly growing across the nation, and here is really affordable for young people to participate and create a lot of social equity for these kids. So thank you for really being a good leadership to manage this for us, to have kids to be able to play. So
I am quite honestly, the residents of Prince George's County make it easy. They're so dedicated and so committed, and they give us all the support we need to make this happen for their kids. And then, Steph, you and all the rest of our Extreme Teens and Community Center staff, our sports staff, you're all putting this together and creating the opportunities for the kids. So my part is the easy part.
Well, you got a difficult part. You got It's about. You can tell us about how many people work here at Parks and Rec, just in general.
Yeah, a lot of people think, oh, it's Parks and Recreation. They're outside playing in the grass, they're in the gym, but Parks and Recreation is a really large department. We've got more than 1,200 career employees, full-time employees, and then during summer months, and the staff who help make these basketball leagues go are our intermittent seasonal staff. We're up to over almost 4,000 of those staff, so we're a whole lot of dedicated, passionate people making it happen here at Parks and Rec.
I hear you. One of my first jobs here, believe it or not, was here at Parks and Recreation. And, I'm a senior citizen. Guess I'm on my way. I'm 52. But my first job here at Parks and Recreation, I worked summer camps. And so I know a lot of my people, a lot of my family members, this was their first job doing counseling and youth counseling. So a lot of great opportunities. We got the Summer Youth Employment Program coming up this summer.
Yes.
So, again, a lot of great opportunities for young people to learn, and to take advantage of skill sets that we offer here at Parks and Rec.
Well, and you talk about summer youth employment, and that's really an area that really complements what we do with youth sports so nicely, because the skills that we're teaching the kids out here with the sports programs really are preparing them for employment. And we've got a lot of major goals going on here in Prince George's County right now with the new county executive, Angela Alsobrooks, increasing the number of opportunities for kids to have summer jobs, and then really taking our youth sports program to the next level here in Prince George's County and in DPR. So a lot of exciting stuff going on.
Really impressive. I got up this morning. I was pretty happy to come here today. I was like, yeah, this is it. This is it.
This was the highlight of my day. I mean, I came here, I was moving, my daughter actually goes to college here at UMD.
Wow,
and so
great.
I just moved her back in off of spring break. And I said to her, hey, I'm going down to Ritchie to watch some good basketball. She's like, what are you going down there for? Like, I got to work here. I mean, how often do you get to come to work and have fun and watch kids and just sort of smile and cheer them on? I mean, it really is a great job.
Absolutely. That must be that's a win-win today you had today.
Oh, it's all in one place. Good things done, helping my daughter, and then get to come down here. Didn't have to drive 1,000,000 miles.
I hear you.
Nice
A
shot.
good shot.
Still a fast-paced game here. We got a tie. It's 8-8.
Actually, we're talking about the offense, but both of these teams have really impressive zone defenses going.
Yeah, definitely. And I love the way how both teams are pushing the ball up and down the court. They are really making these officials run.
Some of them are showing a little wear and tear. I don't know. Maybe, Steph, you better get out there.
Hey, I need to increase my my cardio. Yeah. So, what else we got going on here at Parks and Rec? I mean, it's so diverse. We got the planning department. We're doing new IT stuff all the time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when you talk about Parks and Rec, you're really talking about just one department in the entire Maryland National Capital Park and Planning Commission. And, we've got a planning department. Of course, we've got the planning board, and then we have the Parks and Recreation department. And having all of those functions in the same agency like we do really creates a sort of special formula to make sure that not only the land use planning we're doing creates quality of life, but we're also setting aside the parkland that we need to develop community centers and develop the opportunities for kids, adults, seniors, everybody to enjoy themselves and experience everything that they want to be here in Prince George's County.
I was going to say, Anthony, we didn't even tell our listeners that the Parks and Recreation Department is a 6-time National Gold Medal winner in Parks and Recreation.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I'm not going to be bragging now. Come on.
Well,
I'm not focusing on the 6th. I'm focusing on the 7th.
There you go. There you go.
Number 7. That's what I'm talking about. Great leadership. That's what we're talking about.
Definitely.
Always progressing.
You all make it easy.
You want to speak about the commission? We also have some new development as far as our community centers that's being built or that's already built coming up, or that'll be opening pretty soon, right?
Yeah, we got some really exciting stuff going on with new facilities. We have one of our older community centers, which is the Peppermill Community Center. Mm-hmm. That community center, we knocked it down and have built a whole new one, and that will be opening up in May or June of this year.
Okay.
It's going to be amazing, brand new, community center right from the ground up. And then probably the most exciting thing that we got going on right now is the first multi-gen center. And the multi-gen center is a concept where we have all generations under one roof, multiple opportunities for recreation, fitness. Yeah, that was a little bit of a rough one. Fitness, aquatics, gymnastics, performing arts, all of that under one roof.
Wow, that sounds like, whoa.
Yeah, it's big. I'll tell you how big it is. It's 75,000 square feet.
Wow.
And that's being constructed right now down in the Brandywine area.
Down in Brandywine.
To give the folks that are listening a visual, compared to the Sports and Learning Complex, how big is that? Is it bigger than the sports, the Sportsplex, or just about the same size?
So let's just say the Sportsplex is a aircraft carrier, and SARC, Southern Area Aquatic Recreational Center, that's a battleship.
Oh, wow.
So it's a big facility, but it's not as big as our marquee facility, which is the Sports and Learning Center. That particular facility is over 200,000 square feet.
Okay.
Wow.
So you could put a couple of the new multi-gen centers inside Splex.
Nice.
Splex is a really special facility. I tell you a quick story about that. When I first came to the commission, they took me around and gave me a tour of different facilities. And one of the first facilities they brought me to was the Sports and Learning Center. And I had moved here from Nevada at the time, and we didn't have all that much for Parks and Rec out in Nevada. And they brought me to Splex, and I'm like, this is public? This is a public facility? People can come here for nothing, and they can just have some fun? I couldn't believe it. Blew me away.
Awesome. Wow. That's beautiful. That is beautiful.
Well, the score is 11-9. Glenarden's turned the tables a little bit.
He's got some really good ball handling skills.
Yep.
Oh. He's thinking three.
Here it goes, left hand. Just off. It's also good, great partnerships we have throughout the Parks and Recreation that we can come here with the University of Maryland to help showcase these games as well. So
yeah, we have a long-standing relationship with the University of Maryland. Not just on use of facilities and programs, but also with the performing arts with the Clarice Smith. So it's a special relationship, and we continue to grow it. As this university, becomes really one of the, best public universities in the country, bringing science, innovation, and all of that to the county. I mean, we're just going to keep strengthening that relationship.
Absolutely. I don't know the score, but I know University of Maryland, they have the two games. Their women's basketball teams playing, as well as their men's.
Well as the men's,
playing
that's right.
Now,
yeah.
so.
Atuya was giving us some shout-outs of the scores. I'm going to find out. Last time they were up by 1, so it's going to be, hopefully they're holding on to it. They squeaked by Belmont the other.
Yeah.
Man, that was a squeaker.
Yeah. So we know a lot of these kids start from these leagues and go to the high schools and go off to college, and they talk about it. We talked a little bit about Kevin Durant early in the show where he played down at C. Pleasant in this very same league. And we got Michael Beasley, a couple other players. So they move on throughout the process. And this is a great starting point for these kids to learn fundamental basketball, like you said earlier, Anthony.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
How many of the kids do you think are out here are dreaming right now of being the next Kevin Durant?
Each of them, I'm sure. Each of them.
You're counting 10? I'm counting way more than that, huh?
Each of them.
Yeah. We got to give Kevin Durant a lot of love because he does a lot down at the C. Pleasant Community Center. Yeah. They just redid not too long ago the floor and a lot of other things. So.
And then the new outdoor basketball court,
Absolutely.
He completely revamped it. You asked earlier, definition of leadership. That's it right there. I mean, Kevin Durant, he does it not on the court, but, man, he also does it in the community. So, he's just, it's just the complete athlete.
Think the game's slowing down a little bit, Anthony, or is it still
Well, they've been
running?
They've been
it's a
pushing
close
it.
Game. It's definitely a close game. We have Glenarden with 12 points, and we got Johnny Howard at 10.
So, Steph, is this the first year we've done live broadcast?
This is actually our very first. We got to get you a shirt, an Extreme Teams TV shirt. But yes, this is we're really proud to partner with Envision Productions, Gina Barty, helping us to lead the way and be progressive.
Right.
And so it was kind of set a new trend and show everybody in the county and throughout the whole country with this Extreme Tees broadcast of what we're doing here in Prince George's County. So we're really excited to be the first time to be able to do this and show what we're doing throughout the county. We know there's some moms at work and dads at work and a lot of other folks who don't maybe get a chance to be here to support, but they're going to be able to watch it. And so we know we can say, baby, I saw you make that shot. So, you know.
So you know, we talk about in our department, one of our values is connectivity and getting people who can't be here still connected to what's going on with their kids. I mean, it's great. So I really appreciate you and the entire Extreme teams for pushing the envelope here and doing this live broadcast. It's kind of cool.
Well, we just got to
Very
say,
cool.
Thanks to the leadership is allowing us to do this. You know, you guys entrust us to do good work for the Prince George's County residents, and so it's good to have a leader that really pushes progressiveness and us making these adjustments to be able to do this. So I got to say thank you.
Oh, thank you for that, Sev. I appreciate it. Like I say, you guys make it easy. My job is just to get out of your way. I don't want any of them blocking fouls.
Nah, I'm a little lazy now in my game. I'm a cherry picker, so I ain't playing no defense. I'm waiting to have court. Maybe Anthony's a young guy here.
Yeah, I still got a little bit left. You know, I played high school basketball and collegiate basketball, but now my knees is starting to affect me. I'm at the age 30 now, so I do most of my exercising. I actually officiate basketball on the side. So you know, trying to keep up with these young kids is tough, but I definitely push myself to try to do so.
But isn't it funny though when you watch them that the energy of wanting to play?
Yeah.
Just I walk in the gym.
The desire still
and
there.
even if I haven't played, and I won't say how old I am, Steph, but let's just put it this way: you and I be in the same league. I still want to just pick up a ball just because of the energy. It's great. It's absolutely great. So.
Cool. Speaking of, we got all the kind of music. We got a fun festive place here. I was gonna say, with our programs, we got open gyms going on Sundays for older adults like myself to go play basketball and get some good exercise here at Parks and Rec. You know, fitness is really imperative for us, and so we're ready to connect.
So, also, I want everyone to be on the lookout about a new program coming up, the Insomnia Battle Royale, taking place Friday, April 26, 2019. At this program, there will be activities such as robotics, chess, glow-in-the-dark games, coding, home economic gaming, animation station, a comic corner, snacks, and boxing and more. If you are up for this challenge, this is an all-night program that offers character-building skills challenges through STEAM activities, along with dynamic workshop for young men that will provoke positive change. So look out for this program taking place Friday, April 26th, here at the Maryland National Capital and Park and Planning Commission.
So Anthony, I heard a lot of STEAM programs. So that's science, technology, engineering, and we got the arts here at Parks and Rec.
Too. You can't
And
forget
the
the arts.
math. So there you go with the STEAM.
Yep.
Spring break camp, explore, discover, create, play, and learn is what we do down here at Berwyn Heights Community Center. And so there's going to be a lot of great activities, a lot of learning taking place. One of the big things that we talk about here at Parks and Rec, and part of that positive youth development, is that we want young people to come, have a great time, but to also learn activities, learn a new skill to take them away to help continue that growth here. And so we want to be part of that community to help young people grow and develop in a really positive, great way. I mean, that might be a great place to stop by in there during take some of that, huh?
Most definitely. Visit our webpage at www.pgparks.com to get a view of all of our programs that's offered here at the department. Again, the STEAM program, Spring Break Camp, that's offered at Berwyn Heights Community Center.
Sounds like a lot of fun. I'm going to have to put that one on my calendar. You know, let's go out there and see if I can steam it up.
Steam it up. That's what we're talking about here at Parks and Rec.
Also, currently right now, during a halftime show, we have representing, I believe, Suitland Community Center, their dance team. This is my first time being able to witness these young ladies perform.
And it's exciting to watch the young ladies, the amount of teamwork that goes on and preparation and discipline to do these routines. I mean,
Most definitely.
ooh,
I'm in awe of how talented these kids are when it comes to choreographed dancing. I mean, they have to dance and then they do special tricks, flips and splits, and I
Yeah.
can't imagine myself when I was that age doing that type of stuff.
well, I'm still trying to work it out myself, but I can't quite get there. But, when you really think about it, it's, you kind of got these kids, they're out here and they're doing, performing arts, and they're doing health and wellness at the same time with the fitness, the aerobic that's involved with that. So,
Definitely.
I mean, just some of the great things that go on in our community centers. So, definitely a shout out to those folks at Suitland for what they're doing for those young ladies.
And to touch on what you just said, as far as just the healthy living, it is offered for youth as well as for the adults as well as for our seniors.
Yeah.
So that is one of the, I believe, things that's most unique about our department, that we have a wide range of offerings for everybody here in the county.
Yeah, we have like over 10,000 programs that we offer in a year here in the department. And, we set a goal a few years back that we wanted to make sure that at least 75% of those programs had a health and wellness component to it. And we're up to 70%, so we're almost there. But, if we're not using the opportunity that we have to touch as many lives from all ages, to help promote health and wellness, and not just, getting out there and being physically healthy and well, but also mental health. And things like yoga in the parks. And, one of my favorite programs on the health and wellness is the Club 300 program that we do with our 60 and better age group, where they walk 300 miles in a year. It's pretty impressive. I'm not sure I could pull that off.
Wow. We're back to running down the court again. Number 5's on the breakaway. Good move to the basket. Number 3.
Keep craning on that. Look, you got the cheat sheet there, too. You got the cheat sheet. I keep looking up like
This is one of our first of 5 games that we're going to be broadcasting today. So we're going to be here for 3 12 and under championship games, a 13 or 14 championship game, and a 15 to 17-year-old championship game. So a lot of basketball in store throughout the day for us here at Parks and Recreation in Prince George's County.
it's like our own little March Madness going down here, right here in Prince George's County.
Most definitely. And we want to thank our viewers that are tuning in to our live stream today.
PG Extreme Teams, you're already here, so I know you're watching. Hey, Darren, thank you so much. I know we said we was going to ask you just a few questions, and you wound up staying for the whole first half.
Man,
so
I
we really appreciate that.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate the chance to come by and watch what everything's going on here. So much fun with the basketball. And Steph, Anthony, so much appreciation for everything you're doing.
Thank you.
Thanks for giving me the chance and putting up with this little accent for a little while. All right.
I can't say I love the Celtics, man, but you're all right with me.
Yeah, I'm kind of going in the Wizards world now. So
there you go. Come on over. Come on over to the home team.
When in Rome.
Hey, come on over to the home team.
Well, I'm not just there yet. I'm still with the Knicks. I'm from New York City.
I got to work on the both of you.
All right, I better put the mic down before I get into some Knicks Celtics chatter going there.
All right, well, pleasure having you.
Great, thank you.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. Thank you. A lot of great basketball here. 12-3, we got Glenarden 16, Johnny Howard 12. Another just fast-paced game. I can't believe it's already the third quarter, 5 minutes to go. Quite a few whistles today too, Anthony, huh?
Yeah. Our officials are here doing a great job making sure our youth are is playing as safe as possible, but as well as enjoying the game. So we want to thank the officials for being here with us today as well. Chris, you enjoying the game?
I very much am.
Chris, how's your friend doing? Go ahead and give him a shout out
On the
again.
bench.
Oh, he's on the bench.
He's gonna get in. I'm sure he's gonna get in. He's gonna get his time. That was a free throw by number 1 Emmanuel King. Score 16 of 14. Glenarden's up, but not too far apart from each other. So I know there's gonna be some talking going on.
Most definitely. I mean, I guess this is what you expect from a championship game, correct? This is this is pretty much expected when you play in a championship game. I think this is bringing more out of the fans to be more engaged in the game when the game is this close for, such as a competitive game just as the championship.
Hey, Chris, what do you think about the game so far? What do you think? What do we need to do? What do both teams need to do to break it open a little bit? What do you think?
We need you to put on your coaching hat and tell us what you think each team should do.
Well, I think Glenarden needs to play more aggressively, and what's that? Howard?
J.E. Howard?
Yeah, J.E. Howard. Yeah, they're doing pretty good. I don't know what to say about that.
It's a good shot. Good rebound by number 4. It's bringing the ball back down the court. Good little crossover. Trying to set things back up. Is that a 3 ball?
Oh! 3-point good.
This game's a close game. I think it's going to come down to the end. Good pass.
Another shot.
Buckets.
Oh, and another three-pointer made
Buckets.
by J.E. Howard. They're bringing themselves back into the game, taking a 1-point lead over Glenarden Community Center. J.E. Howard is putting on the pressure on Glenarden Community Center, which just caused another turnover. The press is on by Travel. Great defense by Glenarden. J.E. Howard has put on the press on Glenarden.
It's 20-16, 3 minutes left to go in the game, in the third quarter period. Excuse me. Good pass in. That was a good run play right there. The coach is doing some work throughout the season.
The press is on. Oh,
quick
steal by
steal.
Glenarden.
They're running the break.
J.E. Howard on the break.
Oh,
No foul call.
wow, that was a tight one for no
Yeah.
call.
That was a pretty tough call right there. Officials believe that it was an all-ball play.
Letting them play a little bit. Good scoop shot. No good.
The press is on.
Good break. Good dribbling skills. Pass out.
Oh, wide open. Is he going to make it? Basket is good. By number 40 for Glenarden Community Center.
Like you said, Chris, they're getting a little bit more aggressive throughout the game, huh? That's what you said it was going to take, huh?
Yeah.
Chris nailed that one. He said, you got to play a little bit more aggressively. These coaches have done a lot of strategizing. Oh, good
steal by number 35 for Glenarden. He takes it to the hoop.
Good try. Good try.
Oh.
No call. They're letting them play a little bit. That was a good couple action right there. Good pass.
A steal by J.E. Howard, number 1. He takes it to the basket.
Yeah,
Personal foul.
We got a call there.
Personal foul. Blocking foul on Glenarden, number 23.
Number 1, Emmanuel King coming to the foul line.
Chris, you wish you was out there with them?
Yeah.
We got to talk to your mom. We got to get her to get you out here on the court.
Good free throw. Good free throw.
All right, the press is on. Can you get by? Good ball handling skills. Good pass.
These guys are good ball control.
Definitely.
Definitely a close game.
On the break.
Tight call. Which way is it going to go? Ball goes back to Glenarden.
J.E. Howard with the press.
Good pass. Down low. Kick back out.
Oh, do we got a three?
Slowing it down a little bit. Taking it. Over the back call, I believe. 23.
Yes. Over the back call on J.E. Howard, number 23. Players are looking a little fatigued on defense.
Oh, a lot of running is taking his toll here.
Yeah.
14 seconds to go. There's that little scoop shot. No go.
I also just noticed Johnny Howard, they only have 5 players on their team, so they're doing a pretty good job with hanging in with a team that is so deep for Glenarden.
Good shot at the end. Good shot at the end.
And that is the end of the third quarter here at the Ritchie Coliseum.
Wow. I'm tired watching these guys already. I'm about to do some push-ups or something. Chris, you gotta have to do some jumping jacks for us or something. Nah, just kidding, Chris. Don't have to do no jumping jacks. I know you probably can do like 50 of them right now.
Chris was about to get up and show us some things.
We all gotta do some stretching.
All right, Chris. So now after the third quarter is over, what do both teams have to do to pull it out with a championship win?
I mean, like I said, they play more aggressively, so that's why they came back. Well, Glenarden came back, so.
They definitely did. So your friend is he in the game just yet? No, not yet. I'm pretty sure he'll get in the game before the game is over.
No, he got in the game. He didn't make a shot.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure you rooting for him. Most definitely. All right. 1 quarter left here.
There you go.
We have a close game.
Good shot. It's that
Great
little
drive to the basket.
Little drop shot a little bit, huh? This kid, they got handles. And he gonna move it
This
up
game
the
is
court.
tied, and he takes it to the basket. We have a
He got him
fast break by
open.
Glenarden. Great pass to the
Finish up.
basket,
Yeah.
and we scored, and he scores.
He got that one in there. The pressure's picking up, like Chris said. Like that
Oh,
aggressiveness.
great defense, great defense.
A mini run by Glenarden. Good follow through.
Good pass. Oh, tough shot.
Off to the races again. Scoop shot. Tie game here. 7 minutes to go. Glenarden, Johnny Howard for the 12 and under championship.
Oh, great pass.
That was a good pass. Looking for a good assist. These guys are huffing and puffing a little bit, huh?
Quick score. Men's basketball championship.
I see the strategy starting to come into play now. A lot of coaching, huh?
Yes, definitely. This is the critical time. This is where the coaches, get in and hone in on their coaching skills and, give the players the advice give them the advice that they need for them to success and pull out this win for this championship game.
That was a good rebound and turnaround shot to put it right back up and put the ball back on the floor. He's leaning on the good lead pass.
Tough pass. And he takes it to the basket. We'll
break down
basket
the defense
is good.
there, yeah.
It looks like this game is going to come down to one basket.
Good pass. He dropped a dime right there.
Okay. And we have an injured player on the court.
Hopefully he's not injured too bad. So we're going to take care of this timeout. 28-26, 5 minutes to go. Of course, we got a running clock. I think they're going to stop the clock.
They should stop the clock.
It's imperative we give good first aid care with young people in Parks and Rec.
Most definitely. I know, working here with the with Department of Parks and Rec, a lot of our staff are take daily training in CPR and first aid.
Absolutely, it's a requirement here. Parks and Rec
it's definitely a requirement. So it's great to have such dedicated staff that's willing to train to make sure that all the people that we serve here as a department are safe.
Especially working with young people, and we're a youth development agency. Safety is, is first on the priority chart with young people and everything that we do. And so we definitely want to make sure people are safe as they're participating in our programs.
Definitely,
and
most
activities.
definitely. Most definitely.
He seems to be okay. He walked off the floor pretty good. Game start. No. So while he's out, we got a 5-on-4.
Oh yeah, remember I told you White only had 5 players.
Yeah. These guys are still hanging in there.
Well, let's hope that the player that got injured isn't severely injured, and maybe he can get back in the game at a later time.
It's a good pass. We got a travel on the call. I see the strategy definitely coming into play now. How do we? John Edgar has the lead by 2 points actually with 4 players.
Just noticed Glenarden coach took out their big man. They went small. For this possession. So I am assuming the Glenarden coach is planning to go small so that they can run the ball up and down the court on the.
We got a timeout on the call. Wow, if Johnny Howard can hold on to this, that'd be a story to tell everybody, huh?
Exactly. And this is the first game on our live stream.
So you can tell the coach directing and moving, playing chess out here.
Definitely. Most definitely. They playing a little old school music during this timeout break.
DJ Steve Ellis over there.
Okay.
From the sports office.
He's doing a great job.
Man, it's a great thing about our Parks and Recreation employees, man. They're very versatile and able to do a lot of different things.
Right.
To bring to the job, We got a good crowd on here in the Ritchie Coliseum as well.
We definitely do. It's great to see number 4 for J.E. Howard return back to the basketball game. It doesn't look like he was injured severely, so it's great to see him get back in the game.
Good drop pass. Good finish by Glenarden. Got a tie game at 28. Just putting a little too much pressure on him going to the basket. pass in.
Oh, good take to the basket.
Using that baseline. Number one's been at that free throw line before today. He's making a lot of moves to the basket.
All right, well, let's just make sure that he can make these free throws. It's a tied game. Tied at 28. 3 minutes and 58 seconds left in the quarter.
That one almost dropped off the front of the rim.
Yep. Like you said earlier today, it begins with fundamentals.
So he's got a nice shot. Just didn't drop. That one made it in.
Second basket is good. Give Johnny Howard a 1-point lead over Glenarden.
Slipped out of his hand. Tough break right there. We're going to substitute. 3 minutes to go. Oh, that pressure is coming that you talked about, Chris. Number one's good handle, making a good move to the basket. No call. Bringing it down and setting it up. Oh. Critical call. Carry. Or palming the ball. What's the official call there?
Yeah, the official call to carry.
It's moving
on the
kind of fast, I think.
On the Glenarden player. Fans are screaming that prior to the carry that travel should have been called.
Turns back around. We got a push off on a catch. Trying to position himself. These guys are learning good skill set to take out on the baseline here.
Yep.
See if it's going to be a play. Turnover again.
Each possession at this point is really critical.
Oh, we got a travel call.
Oh, a travel call.
Man, this is really a back and forth game, huh? 2:29 left to go in the game.
Can you imagine how tough of a situation the officials are in with calling such a close game in a high competitive game as this?
Good move to the bucket. Missed the shot. Another carry call. These young players are trying to do a lot with the ball.
Yeah, they got to keep their eyes up and see up the floor and get the ball to the next man.
Good double team down in the corner. Good fake.
Oh, good fake. And basket is good.
Good finish by number 40.
All right, can they get past this break? Glenarden has taken the lead with 1-point lead. Great outlet pass.
Good shot.
Oh, he has to shoot that shot with confidence.
The eyes is up from Glenarden. They moving the ball down the court. Good.
Oh, great charge taken by Johnny Howard, player.
Good play. Good play. He stood his ground there.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Good call by the official there.
Great call. That was a great call.
They're putting a little pressure on the ball. Let's see if they can get rid of it. Good fundamental there. We got a pass. Another great pass. Break the press. 23 to the basket. Oh, was that an and one? 57 seconds going to come down to free throws.
Yes, it is. 1-point lead by Glenarden.
Glenarden 30, Johnny Howard at the line, 29. Let's see if we tie the game here. Beautiful shot.
Great free throw.
No pressure. Young man was very composed there at the line.
He is. He is.
For the lead.
He couldn't make the second, but the game is tied with 55 seconds left in the game, tied at 30. Personal foul.
Whoa, a lot of hustle out here. A lot of good hustle up and down the court.
Great sportsmanship. The Glenarden player just picked up the Johnny Howard player up off the floor as he fell from taking the defensive foul. Basket is good by
Glenarden
number
for the
one.
lead. What another good form. Maintaining. Say no pressure, no pressure. Drops
Great
both of
form,
them.
great form. As he make that free throw. And the press is on. Oh,
Breaking
good
the press.
crossover. Good crossover. We are in a 1-on-1 situation.
Definitely going to come down to free throws, huh?
Yes.
Last couple shots.
Yes. Number 4 at the line. He's going to be shooting a 1-on-1.
What do you think he's thinking, Chris, at the line right now?
Think he's. I don't know.
All right, just short, just short. Let's see if they go for a quick foul. Well, we got a timeout. Glenarden's strategy is just kind of hold on to the ball, or we
I think that's what Coach just did. He called the timeout to regroup with his players and give them some type of instruction on what to do next. I believe he's probably strategizing and letting them know to hold on to the ball. In rec basketball, there is no shot clock, so it would be beneficial for Glenarden to hold on to the ball and allow for Johnny Howard to foul them, because since there's no shot clock, Glenarden has every advantage to hold on to the ball to win this game.
Yeah, you think it's going to be a quick foul coming up? It's going to go ball down the free throws?
I believe so. After witnessing most of the game, not everybody, everyone has been a great free throw shooter. So it would probably be in the best interest of the coach of Johnny Howard to foul on the next play.
Johnny Howard's putting some pressure, setting it all up. Look like they're going full court press. A lot of moving parts out here for these young folks.
Yes.
The referees are just making sure they're in the right place, getting ready to make the right call.
Yes, so they're discussing where was the timeout called during the spot of the play. Where was the ball? So they made the decision that it will be taken out on the baseline.
Got it in under 5 seconds.
Well, they're going to wait until they get across the half court, and now they probably should foul.
Oh, good shot. He put it up.
Oh,
Amen.
that hurts. That hurts.
That might be the
That
game
hurts.
right there.
That hurts. They don't need to turn over. They need to make this next basket. Ooh, almost an and one. The clock is still going. It needs to stop. This is critical.
17 seconds. Big crowd here, Ritchie Coliseum, 12 and under. What do you
Chris,
think?
what you think? Chris, he gonna make this next free throw?
Might.
Good shot. So what do you think the strategy is, to make this one, or you go ahead and try to miss it and get the ball back?
No, he needs to make this basket. He needs to make this basket, and then they need a quick foul. It should be a free throw matchup from this point on. Violation on the shooter.
Whoa.
Oh, that is critical during this point.
Tough call right
Tough
there.
call.
He actually made this shot, though, didn't he?
Yeah.
Just
They
hold
need
on.
to foul. They need to foul. They need to foul.
Yeah, there it is. There's the quick foul. It's a good thing I'm not coaching, because these guys are still in it at Johnny Howard. Just
Definitely.
hold on. Oh,
So
they're
Johnny
not-
Howard, they're not in the bonus just yet. So they have to foul again. Quickly they have to foul.
Yeah, they're not putting that shot up. They're gonna run out the clock. There it is. 21 with a foul. 13 seconds. I've seen all kind of magic happen in 13 seconds. A
Yes.
3-point lead.
Did the ball come into play? Oh, okay.
Not yet. Everybody's
So the clock went
trying
out,
to get
so now we're
position.
back.
Trying to get position.
There should be 6.9 left on the clock. Out of bounds.
Slight difference in the. Oh, there it is. Got to reset. Good throw in. Just running the ball to the corner.
Got a
Good move.
foul. He got a foul.
Looks like Glenarden's going to run it out. Oh, they're going to call 1-on-1. I think that's going to be the game. Glenarden's going to turn out to be the Central Area 12 and under champions, I believe.
Well, it's going to be a free throw taking place prior to the game ending. We have 0.1 second left in the game, but this game is pretty much over. But great effort by Johnny Howard Community Center. Great effort by the coach and the youth that played this game today.
Yeah, they didn't seem to get rattled at all. They were down with 4 players. They still were in the game. You know, young people in competition, they learned a lot of character today.
Definitely. They definitely hung in there
Great sportsmanship.
and gave a great fight in this championship game.
Well, Anthony, I think it was great making this game call with you today.
Yes,
And Chris,
thank you. Chris,
you offered a lot to the. Got any final thoughts?
what you think about the win? Your friend won the game.
Yeah, I congratulate him.
Good. That's great.
Good sportsmanship there on Chris. So y'all go to school on Monday. Everybody's gonna be happy, huh? Wow. So you guys give us a few minutes. We got another important game coming up. Glenarden is the champions of the Central Area 12 and under. If you hear some drums in the background, that's strike force from the Suitland Community Center.
All right, coming up, be on the lookout. Berwyn Heights Community Center STEAM summer camps. So for those of you who are out there that are still looking for summer camps, Berwyn Heights Community Center is open to STEAM summer camp. Check in at our website at www.pgparks.com for all the summer camp offerings here at the Department of Parks and Recreation.